While Disgaea was never a series known for its graphics, the update in this game is pretty damn good. The sprites are just great. The effects on the attacks are fun to watch as well. The only real issue are the backgrounds. They aren't terrible, but they aren't that great either. Still, the sprites are the main focus, and they're great. In every way you could judge the sound, music, sound effects, voice acting, all of them are done well. Honestly, I can't think of a real negative here.
How is this possible? She arrived here before me? She's trying to make it look like I was late?
There you are! I didn't want to be late, so I've been waiting here since last night. Go me!
Tonight, she's pretty good.
My lord, please don't take this idiot so seriously.
Excuse me? Don't you dare call a lady an idiot! Plus, we just met!
Shut up, lass. Idiot is still too kind of a word to describe a kid who would declare war against my lord.
The main character this time around is Torres, a vampire and former tyrant. After he lost all his power due to not drinking human blood anymore, he became a printing instructor and avid sardine connoisseur.
Make a sudden appearance! A shocking truth is revealed! The kanji for the word sardine is a combination of the characters fish and wick.
What is going on here? Are you talking about sardines again?
Some say that's because sardines weaken quickly after they're taken out of the water. That is absolutely not true. They're nutritious and are even used to repel evil thanks to their potent smell. It couldn't possibly be weak. From now on, let's officially make the combination of fish and strong the correct kanji spelling for sardine.
By the way, sardina is sardine in Russian.
Next time, Episode 2, Hell's Legendary Sardine Road. Eat sardines to power up, dog. Just don't cry when you eat them.
Hey, don't ignore me! Ugh, I won't stand for this!
His quest soon becomes one to win the evil election and fix the broken corrupt government by becoming president. So the game is very political, in a Disgaea sort of way. So that's the premise and setting. As for how good it is, well, it has the normal Disgaea silliness combined with its share of serious moments. The plot certainly is entertaining and actually tricks you a few times, but there is one major plot point that is so obvious it almost hurts. My other complaint is one of the chapters seems kind of pointless for the most part, almost as if it was just stuck on to give the story more levels. Still, the rest of the story is pretty good and entertaining. At its core, Disgaea is a turn-based strategy game. It's one of the best of its kind, too. The level designs are one of the reasons why. The main reasons as to why the designs are so good is because of geo-blocks and geo-panels. These really add a huge layer of depth to the strategy involved on the maps. The effects on the blocks and panels can vastly change the battle conditions and can sometimes make you need to focus on trying to avoid or disable the effects as soon as possible. They can also make it so no matter how strong you are, you will still need to take time to think in order to beat the level. None of that is new to this game though. What is new are all the online options. For the Senate, you get a foreign minister. From there, they will appear in other player senates and act as the legendary senators from the previous game. You're also able to pick the type for your minister. The best part though, is items players give you as a bribe, you get to a certain degree. There are some limits to prevent you from giving high-ranked weapons to low-level people, but overall, this is a nice thing to have. Even the worst items can turn into bribes for the other senators. Another online feature is pirates. Once you beat a pirate crew, you unlock the ability to make your own pirate crew. You use pieces of ships you have found from treasures or beating other pirates to make your own ship and then put your characters on it as the crew. You also have the option if you want to have your crew attack other players or help them in the item world. Finally, you can duel other users' pirate crews, though the AI will control both teams to keep it fair. The last online feature is being able to make your own maps. Now this is just great, but it takes forever to unlock all the parts. Plus, for some reason, you can't place blocks as simply as you can for the base editing. No just plain one-by-one blocks. You have to use pre-made set pieces. Those two things aside, this is a nice feature to have in a game like Disgaea. Outside of the new online features, the game has both added new things, such as monster fusion, and improved upon old things. The biggest change though is with the monsters. The fusion is the first part of this. Giant monsters are really nice by themselves, but can gain the ability to magic change them and to make giant weapons. When your character is equipped with a giant weapon, the attack radius of your moves can change, so even if the weapon really doesn't help your stats, you can always use a range increase. The other new change to magic change is the ability to dual wield. Yes, this does include dual wielding giant weapons as well. This handy feature lets you use 2 special attacks in a row. It does take a while to unlock though. These are hardly the only changes though. They changed the highest level for an item to 300. The way you handle your party at its core is like Disgaea 3, but it's changed a lot as well. The biggest ones were the clubs into the evil symbols and teachers into ministers. The evil symbols are basically items you put in the map that give a certain effect and the character standing in that area gain its effect. You can even stack these effects. Ministers change the stat growth of people inside the evil symbols they are in. This combined with being able to stack evil symbols means you can really power your characters up. There are certainly more changes to the game, but it would take way too long to mention all of them. The insane level of strength you can reach is still in the game, of course. It just wouldn't be Disgaea if you couldn't get to level 9,999 and your stats into the tens of millions. Overall, I'd say this is the best Disgaea game. With the upgraded graphics and gameplay, it easily wins out. The story is entertaining, if a bit predictable at times. Then add in the huge amount of post-game content and replayability, and you're left with a very strong game. Final score, 104 out of 120, or 8.66 out of 10, normalized to 8 out of 10.